Welcome to another episode of How to Lose All Your Friends and Influence Nobody. Today's guest of honor, Israel, the overachiever in global unpopularity with a minor in war crimes and a PhD in gaslighting the international community. Grab your popcorn because things are heating up, and not just in the desert. So, let's recap. Israel, once the media darling of the West, has managed to alienate almost everyone except a few regulars at the UN veto table. Their strategy? Bomb hospitals? Check. Level refugee camps? Double check. Blame it all on self-defense? Triple check. Even Germany, yes, Germany, the country that treats Israel like a family heirloom of guilt, has started whispering, maybe this isn't okay. Meanwhile, protests have erupted worldwide, London, Paris, Dhaka, Jakarta, all screaming Free Palestine. Even in the US, Jewish youth groups are chaining themselves to government buildings yelling, "Not in our name." But don't worry, Israel has a plan: bomb more civilians and hope the world just gets used to it. Genius. Now enter Iran, the country everyone underestimated, called rogue, and then ignored for a decade. Well, guess what? The so-called pariah state just pulled the region's ultimate power move. Weapon shipments to Hezbollah and Houthis? On point. Backing Palestinian factions with real logistics? Absolutely. Surviving Israeli airstrikes like it's Call of Duty? Flawless. And while everyone else was writing strongly worded tweets, Iran was forming alliances with Russia? Check. With China? Big check. Even Saudi Arabia shook hands under Beijing's table, because nothing says we hate each other slightly less than we hate Israel, like a surprise Muslim unity arc. Israel, meanwhile, is doing a masterclass in self-destruction, militarizing everything, criminalizing dissent, trolling the ICC while pretending to uphold democracy. And here's the plot twist. The more brutal they get, the more isolated they become. BRICS is expanding. No invite for Israel. UN votes. Israel and the US against the world. Global South, writing the obituary already. Even Hollywood celebs are turning. When you lose both Malala and Mark Ruffalo, you know it's bad. So while Israel is busy rage-quitting diplomacy, Iran is out here playing chess, while the rest are throwing shoes. They've become the only state not afraid to check Israel head-on, militarily and diplomatically. And guess what? It's working. The myth of Israeli invincibility? Cracked. The narrative of moral high ground? Obliterated. And the future of the Middle East? No longer controlled by Tel Aviv's PR team. So Israel, keep digging. Just don't be surprised when the world stops handing you shovels. And Iran? Well, say what you will, but they just did what decades of Arab League statements couldn't. Like, share and subscribe if you're tired of double standards. And don't forget to drop a comment saying justice doesn't need permission.